PK രാംദാസ് ബാക്കി വെച്ചിട്ട് പോയ ഈ യുദ്ധത്തിൽ ഈ പാർട്ടിയെയും ഈ സംസ്ഥാനത്തിനെയും
ഈശോ മിശിഹായ്ക്ക് സ്തുതിയായിരിക്കട്ടെ.
Hi everyone, this is Manjusha Radhakrishnan. I'm the entertainment editor. This morning at 4:30 a.m., I was not up for a school run, but to watch the first day first show of Mohanlal's L2 Empuraan. It's a directorial by actor Prithviraj, who also plays a very important role in the sequel to Lucifer. It's out in the UAE cinemas now. It's an Eid release. Now here is what I really loved about the movie. When it comes to ambition and scale, this is one movie that you can watch. It will make the makers of Mission Impossible, perhaps even James Bond, sit up and take notice, because we are on a globe-trotting adventure. But when a movie opens with an adage which says power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely, you know you are in for a very pretentious ride. It doesn't disappoint. I have to say the first 2 hours of the movie was slightly painful, because you've seen this in Hollywood franchises. You don't need to go for a Malayalam film to watch globe-trotting, stylish heroes conquer enemies. I thought the geopolitics of it all and the time it took to set the scene up, it took way too long, and by the time it was really exhausting to go around the world and find out more about Stephen Nedumpalli, which is the principal character played by Mohanlal. All those who turned up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning will vouch that they turned up to see Mohanlal turn up the swag in Mundu, a crisp white linen wraparound, and then deliver these punchy one-liners. What really disappointed me is that it took a long time for Stephen Nedumpalli, also known as Qureshi Abraham, the man behind the myth, we are told. He's a savior, but he's got a shady past. He's also a crime lord, a drug lord, etc. But we don't get much backstory into him, and it takes forever to set up the scene. Nearly 1 hour into the movie and Mohanlal is still not there, which kind of is very disappointing and yawn-inducing. And at 4:30 a.m., remember, I had to actually get toothpicks to keep my eyes open. It's a true story. But what the second half is what really had my heart. There was Manju Warrier and Tovino Thomas, 2 brilliant actors. In fact, they play siblings in this movie. There is Tovino Thomas, who's now the Chief Minister of Kerala, and he holds a very powerful position. He is in top form. The kind of command that he has over the role, he is truly commendable in his role as this very rogue leader gone corrupt. His sparring with his sister, played with quiet authority by Manju Warrier, is brilliant to watch. In fact, I wish Empuraan was more about the Empress, Manju Warrier, and her brother rather than Mohanlal himself. It's not to throw a shade on the actor. He's got swagger, but by the time it comes around, you have already forgotten the plot. Another thing is, it's the second half of the movie that redeems this entire movie. You don't need to watch a Malayalam movie for stunts, for ambition, scale, etc. We are known for our realistic storytelling. And this is one of the movies that plays style over substance. I mean, there's of course Prithviraj. We get to see more of him. In Lucifer, he had a very small role. But Prithviraj, who's the director of this movie, there's an origin story of him. And this movie takes up a long time establishing who he is. Why should we know this character Masood? The problem is, it's not very riveting. The first few bits, where Hindi-speaking bits, make you believe that it's almost a deliberate attempt to appeal to the pan-India audiences. It feels very contrived. I wish they had just stuck to the brief of Mohanlal in Mundu saving the world. I wish there were more punchy one-liners. I've gone with 3 out of 5. Trust me, the 0.5 is given for the grand ambition and the scale and the globe-trotting adventures that he took us on. But when it comes to emotional depth, when it comes to a great storyline, it leaves us disappointed. It's the second half that I liked. For my full review, you can always go to gulfnews.com or visit our website.